Okay, so we've completed chapter 14. We've gotten all of the answers. We created the functions. And we talked a little bit about that there's something called cursors that's utilized for coding languages. So we're going to prep these computers for Python. Let's go ahead and download Python. So python.org is where you can go to access the Python, and there's a download for the latest version of Windows. It's a nice button up here. You can grab other versions, but we'll go ahead and click download Python 394. It's a 27 meg download. Very, very fast with our gig connection. Just go ahead and launch the installer. When the installer comes up, I'm going to go ahead and check add Python 3.9 to the path statement. We'll still have to do some edits of our path statement. I'll go ahead and do just the default install. Did everybody get that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, system admin, it's not letting us do it.
Interesting.
So it tells us to do contact.
There's one teensy little problem. I own you.
So
When it tells the admin, you need to contact the admin.
a subdomain, we're admins.
Apparently not.
I'm also an admin that way too. I'm admin several different ways into this system. So that's very interesting. What I've seen to have to do in the past is go and launch a PowerShell admin. So right click your start menu, launch PowerShell admin, and then simply just go to your downloads and find the Python installer. Uh-oh. That normally works.
Drag and drop into the power.
Normally that would just throw the path statement up there.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently not, but normally that does work. So change directory / users, your username, and it's in the downloads folder, hopefully. Run Python that way. See, ta-da! I've run into this with other things before. I've run into this with plugins for VMware vSphere products that I've had to run through a PowerShell admin and not just by double clicking.
Mr. Goodwin,
Yes.
I need help with the between the uses and downloads. I pick up a tiny clip myself.
It's your username, your first part of your email address.
Oh, man. There you go.
Once it gets to, just make sure you hit that checkbox when you install it to update the path statement. And when it gets to the end, successful, I'm not going to disable the path limit. I'm just going to leave it as default, and I'm going to go ahead and click close. It didn't let me drag and drop. I had to change directory. No, I just typed in PY and hit tab, and it auto completed it. You'll need to tab complete, either type Python or PY and use your tab to complete. And it'll put the dot backslash on front of it so that it will run. Yes.
Something about the path link on it.
Just don't
Click that.
Don't just use the close or OK at the bottom when you're done. Yes. Of course, it's not. Has everybody got it installed?
Just close it there.
Okay, so James Heifel, you've got. So right click, run Windows PowerShell as admin. Your downloads folder. Run your Python. I forgot to click. We'll redo it. We'll backspace all of that.
It's gonna go backwards.
It's going to go in reverse.
It's like, whoa, hold on.
Check. Install now. There we go.
Watch it go backwards again.
Okay, everybody else got it installed? Yeah, Tristan. So looks like you're in an admin window. Change into that. Run it. Click. And then at the end, yeah, you just hit close. Okay, once that's closed, we're going to go ahead and exit out. And we'll go ahead and launch Visual Studio Code. when Visual Studio Code launches, everybody should have a Visual Studio Code. You'll want to make a new file and just file, new file. You want to save as or save. Either way, it's going to come up and my documents folder sounds good enough to me. Hit the drop down. We're going to check on Python as the language. And I'm going to just name this one, I don't know, chapter 16. And click save. It'll automatically determine that you need to install Python extensions. Go ahead and click install Python extensions. Once Python extensions have been installed, it tells you to select Python interpreter at the bottom. Select Python interpreter, click the only path up there to Python 394, the only one it gives you.
I'm gonna get it.
And then it'll say lints or py is not installed. Go ahead and click install on it. You get a couple of warnings here that we want to go ahead and fix. One of them is to upgrade Python here. So I'm going to right click and launch a Windows PowerShell admin. In the Windows PowerShell admin, I'm going to go ahead and type in the Python-m. It says pip, it's on your screen, install -- upgrade. So you don't have to put the flow, probably has a whole freaking path in there, but we already put a checkbox to include Python in the past, so we don't have to include, we just have to type Python-m pip install upgrade pip. So, but that was on your screen, right? That last line, or it should have been on your last line there in yellow. We did. This is installed a plugin, and the plugin is located under scripts, and the plugin is used for debugging with Visual Studio Code. So we need to go ahead and add an extra path. So well, see, I run Python from the command prompt. It ran without having to be in a specific directory. So yes, Python's in there, but there's some extra, the py lint and some other scripts for debugging purposes are in another folder. So to fix that, you open up File Explorer. You go to the properties of this PC. So File Explorer, properties of this PC. You click on Advanced System Settings. You click on Environment Variables button. When it comes up, it's under the Advanced tab. And you can do this for everybody, or you can just do it for your user. It looks like it threw it for our user account, so we need to just do it at the top part for the user. The bottom path is for everybody on the system that logs in. The top path is just for us. So click on Path, click Edit, and we can easily browse. Actually, it looks like scripts is already there. No, but it's under the wrong I'm gonna go ahead and copy that. New. I'm gonna paste it in there, but if we notice, it's not local, it's under roaming.
Change local to roaming.
Change local to roaming. So that's app data roaming. Take out programs. So Python 39 scripts. So yeah, should be app data roaming Python 39 scripts. We could have also browsed for it, but it's a little bit harder to, maybe harder to browse for it. What if I hit browse now? Okay. Yep. Okay, you got File Explorer open. Open up File Explorer. Okay, so we right-clicked, went to Properties, Advanced Settings, Environment Variables. We did an edit on the path, copied that, created a new one. It's pretty quick because we're at the end of time. We took out and spelled roaming. Clicked OK. Okay. Close out all your other stuff. We basically had to put that path in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close out Python. And that's how to set up Python. I did make a video on it.